Hi, I am teacher Gerald. Today, I am going to discuss how does plate tectonics move, the different types of boundaries, and the mechanisms behind this movement. But before anything else, let us know the four major parts of the Earth. First, we have the crust, or the outermost layer of the Earth. Mainly, there are two types of crust, the continental crust and the oceanic crust. Second, the mantle. It lies beneath the crust and above the central core. Third, the outer core, beneath the mantle and it is liquid. Lastly, the inner core. It is the innermost layer of the Earth and it has a very high temperature that makes it solid. And for you to clearly and better understand the concept, I already created a video and a cartoonized demonstration of the process. So enjoy watching!
When you are cooking, had you ever noticed what happened to a solid ingredients if you put in the boiling water? You must notice that there are times it will emerge, and it will submerge again, then the process repeats. The process of the boiling water is somehow we can relate to mechanism under the crust called mantle convection current. We can also observe convection current in the boiling water, by the use of solid ingredients. We can visibly notice the rising and sinking of the ingredients. And so, the direction of water also does the process. It's the same mechanism in the mantle convection currents, as when a hot material becomes less dense, the heat pushes it above and when it cools down, the materials becomes more dense and it will sink again, then the process of circulating materials repeats. This mechanism or process supports the theory of continental drift by Alfred Wegener, and was supposed to be an answer to a question which he hadn't able to prove on what force drives the continents to move. The movement in the lithosphere caused by convection current causes several geologic features, processes, phenomenons, or events. Some of these features are majority mountains or volcanoes, rifts, trenches, arcs, subduction, and earthquakes. Back to the idea of boiling water, if we put objects that can float, they may move in different directions. Just like lithospheric plates, they also move in different directions, possibly it will move away from each other, collide, or will just slide past. These are called boundaries and there are three kinds of these. First is convergent boundaries, when plates move and collide with each other. Second, the divergent boundaries, this can happen when plates move away from each other. Lastly, the transform boundary, when two plates move in parallel directions it will just slide past to each other. The movement of lithospheric plates is gradual and impossibly notice in just a short period of time. The majority of the research shows that the plates move at the average rate of between approximately 0.60 centimeters per year to 10 centimeters per year. Therefore, if a single landmass called Pangaea existed a long time ago, we can conclude that the present distances between continents took over many centuries as a proof that Earth is so old. And over many centuries, since convection current is active and dynamic, the distances of every continent keeps on changing.